Today is December 5th, and the Yankees have met with Cole, and they've met with Strasburg, and they're talking, and they're talking, and they're chatting away, and we're about to do the same. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake. Recaps galore and weekly awards, stat lines, steaming hot takes. Get your Yankees news with these two fine dudes. It's time for Talkin' Yanks. Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake. Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talkin' Yanks. Thank you for tuning in and listening to us. We appreciate it. My name's John Boy. I'm coming to you from New York City, the place where the Yankees play. I went by Yankee Stadium today. I saw it with my own eyes. It's doing well. I saw some ticket reps walking by. Jake, my co-host, is coming to you from Denver, Colorado. And he got a fresh haircut 2 days ago. Jake, how you doing?
The fresh 2 day ago haircut. I'm good. I'm watching a commercial right now for a company called Third Love. I think it's a ladies' undergarment company. And it's just women's of all ages, sizes, in just bra and panties. And I don't know. I'm easily distracted anyways, but that's 13-year-old Jake.
Yeah, I'm going to send a picture of what you're talking about to the chat because I Googled it, and it's cool. It's like, hey, what's that body? Whose is that body? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good way to start the show. Of course, speaking of the people in the chat, this show is brought to you by Malcolm Forbes, our richest listener, Zachary Freeburn, and Nico Medina, Nicholas Funky Cold Medina. Those are our most recent Patreons. Malcolm's not recent, but he must have re-upped or changed his credit card or something. So congrats, Malcolm. We appreciate it. We don't have much. The Yankees have been pretty cold in the midst of a hot stove frenzy. They're the tepid water just dancing in the other side of the kitchen. They're
the middle of the stove.
No, they're in a pot.
You got the four burners, and you got the spot in the middle.
There's four burners, right?
Right.
On the stove. And you have a fifth one that is just waiting its turn to get put on the stove. But first, the Padres, the Braves, and the Brewers needed to, they're cooked. That meal's almost done. Get them off the stove, and then the Yankees will plop themselves down.
That was heavy, man. That's kind of got my head spinning a little bit.
Well, it's good stuff.
Hot stove, cold stove. Yeah, I don't want to hit you with this tour. Have you heard the most recent Brett Gardner rumor?
It's not that he died, right?
No, not dead.
Alive and well. That I heard they were waiting to finish Cole or Strasburg so they know how much money they have for Guardy.
Yeah, the old gentleman's agreement. You're coming back, we just got to know. I'm not sure if we're going to have 12 mil to give you. I don't know if we're going to have 8 mil to give you, but you're cool, right? I think that's funny because, if there was one dude in baseball that could happen with, it's Brett Gardner. Because they kind of gave him a good faith contract last year. But again, in what we told people, and it turned out we were right on, is that Brett Gardner was clearly banged up big time last year. To the point where I think he could have earned a pretty good contract this year. I mean, he's the only center fielder really on the market. He could have got one of these 1 year paydays. It'll be interesting to see. We're just assuming it too. It would kind of be a really swift kick to the gonads if he does go somewhere else, but it I don't know. It feels like a cold stove, warm stove situation.
If you are another team and you hear that, wouldn't you just go offer Gardner a contract just to see?
Just messing around. If you're the Mets, come on.
Yeah. 1 year, $10 million. You want it, Guardy? I don't know.
Well, they got Marisnik today, so they're good.
Yeah. There's been a lot of stove. Jake and I have been doing Talking Baseball, and a lot of stuff has happened. If you want a little refresher, Jake's going to give you one right now.
Ooh, that's right, I am. Definitely not being thrown on the spot, which is good. You know what?
Hamels to the Braves. Wheeler to the Phillies. Moustakas to the Reds.
Jim,
Profar
you know,
to the Padres.
Okay. You know I'm a very hyper organized guy, very type A, have everything in a spot.
They used to call you the OCD kid. One cold dick.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that. That's good. That's good content. The starting pitchers that are gone. Zach Wheeler was the big one to the Phillies. You mentioned Hamels. Odorizzi never hit free agency. Kyle Gibson went to Texas. DrewPalm.com. He's a reliever now, and he got paid somehow. Good for him. Adam Wainwright, Kendall Graveman, your guy. And then, I think the only other dude that was fake on Yankee people's radars, I had people throw Moustakas out there. He got paid by Cincinnati. And maybe that's the bigger takeaway of this whole conversation is that guys are getting paid in free agency, which is generally good for baseball. And I don't know. I mean, and any of the guys the Yankees or any of the people that Yankee fans want us to talk about right now, Cole or Strasburg, I don't think they're being super affected by the Mike Moustakas deal. But, I mean, those guys are going to get paid. It's to what level? And hopefully it's Brian Cashman on his jet.
So what pitchers are left? We're both have been saying.
Should we do a little doomsday?
Well, they need another pitcher. They have 5 starters right now, 6 if you count Johnny Lasagna, Michael King, Davey Garcia. Which, come on, can we please not count them? Can we agree as fans that those are a great 7? We can lock them in as
Johnny
the 7.
Lasagna is an awesome 7th starter.
Yes. But they don't have a 6th, and they're 4 and 5 with Happ and Montgomery. Isn't anything you're bragging about. So they need to get
Monty in that 6 hole.
Yeah, you need to get another arm no matter what, because everyone always says you go into a season, you need 7 starters. David Cohen's favorite line is you're going to use 7 starters. So
do you think any Happ stuff, do you think J Happ could possibly be moved this offseason, or is that just Yankee fans kind of dreaming that?
No, I thought it was actually rumored by someone, but I don't know who, and it was trusty. But I don't think it was just fans spinning.
It's half out there because you could see a world where it makes sense. But
Mark Scalzo in the chat just said, "Don't forget Chance Adams," and I didn't forget him. He's not an option.
Jim, did you see you love the charts that one website does? Did you see his spin rate? Top
Chance
tier.
Adams?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, God. Are you about to lose all credibility in this website if you're about to see what you're about to see?
I'm not the only one that uses this website. It's Baseball Savant.
Yeah. But I think Chance Adams has, the best spin rate, top percentile.
87th percentile.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
New pitching coach.
His curve spin is 94.
We got momentum, baby. That one good curveball he releases an inning is just nuclear.
Yeah, maybe they're just clocking that one good one every inning that happens. But I didn't forget. I didn't forget about Chance Adams. Mark him down as our 9th starter.
Things would have to trade Chance Adams. Sell someone on that one curveball per inning.
They couldn't trade Chance Adams in 2017 when he was the number 1 prospect in the Yankees. They tried.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no.
Let's do a little quote-unquote doomsday if we don't get Cole and Strasburg, and then we could talk about how Cashman and Andy are recruiting them. Maybe a commercial in between, Jim. Wink?
Wink face.
Wink face?
The other tier is Bumgarner's still out there. Ryu is still out there. Keuchel is still out there, but they're not going to get Keuchel after passing on him for free last year. Not free, but you know what I mean.
Keuchel's not getting talked about a lot at all, and he was actually pretty good last year. Like, I don't... Jim, is this dumb? Would you rather have Keuchel over Bumgarner?
We said this on the last episode, Talking Yanks. Bumgarner doesn't excite me at all. Wait, this
I think that's so funny, though. There's been so much bum gum. There's been so much bum gum talk this offseason, and Keuchel hasn't been mentioned at all, and he was really good for the Braves.
Yeah, there's an article out here from the San Francisco Chronicle, which you need to be a subscriber to read, which I'm not going to do, and they're linking the Yankees to Bumgarner. I hadn't heard any of that.
Yeah, the rumors I heard around him today were all NL Central. He feels like an NL guy, right? God, that would be... How would Yankee fans be crushed if it came out tomorrow that they signed a second-tier guy? Yes.
Like Bumgarner?
Yeah.
It would just mean that they didn't land Cole or Strasburg, or they're not confident in it, right?
Yeah. Gio Gonzalez. Okay, I thought I was going to be excited about the Doomsday Plan. I am not.
No, it's Cole or Strasburg at this point. This is so stupid. Let me talk to you about.
Here we go.
Let me talk to you about being a Yankee fan that tries to be rational. It's fucking impossible. I said at the beginning of the offseason I thought there was 0% chance they get Cole, and I'm not getting my fucking hopes up just to get let down again. I've stayed true to that for a while, but bit by fucking bit, creep it in my head. Maybe we do land Cole. Who knows? Maybe. And now I'm almost to the point where like, come on, we gotta. Come on, just go get him. Cole just sign. And I didn't want to get to that graveling, desperate place. And now here I am. And it sucks. It sucks. I wish I could have been strong and been like, hey, if they sign him, that's a happy surprise, but I don't think it's happening. And now part of me is like, I think it might happen.
Let's kick it and let's do some positive Cole Strasburg stuff.
All right. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back to do some positive Cole and Strasburg stuff. Jake's got to go pee. Okay, Jake, back from that fresh piss. What color was your urine?
I don't know. It stayed in my pants.
What's the positive? What's the positive Cole stuff?
So it's happening. So we're signing Cole Strasburg.
I still think the Angels are the favorite.
I was on this early. It's the only flaw with the Yankees team, so they're just gonna get him. Are you okay? Let's start with some real stuff that you and I grasp onto, and then we'll talk about some of the fake stuff.
Okay.
I mean, guys are buying in like Michael Kay, Sweeney Murdy, like the parallels that they've been drawing from some of Cashman's past and like the way they're recruiting him. It does feel like there's some merit, and that's part of the reason we're buying in as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everyone's starting to say like, yeah, why not? I mean, the fact that they went and they sat with him, I mean, be fired if you don't go sit with him, right?
Right.
But, dude, they bring the pitching coach into the meeting too, which,
Matt Blake.
It's just great for Matt Blake.
Yeah.
Like, as a brand new pitching coach, just to be, like, empowered to be in that room, having those conversations, 34-year-old dude. It's cool. They bring Pettit, because he's familiar with the Houston area, and he's going to have that slow drawl and be like, Garrett, I played in Houston, I played in New York, and there's Houston, and then there's New York.
Garrett, what's the biggest buck you've ever killed?
Yeah.
Garrett's like, I don't know, Andy, probably like 350, something like that. And Andy goes, know what's the biggest buck I ever killed? Joe Buck, 1998 World Series. And Garrett's like, hey, I don't know what he's talking about. Can Matt Blake talk again?
Hi, I'm Matt
Thanks
Blake.
for coming, Andy.
Thanks for coming, Andy. And he's like, yeah, it's cool, man. Once you're a Yankee, you're a Yankee for life. You'll be sitting here in 20 years recruiting the next kid. He ain't even born
They're
yet.
still paying me. I go hunting.
Cole, I don't do nothing, and they're still paying me.
I go to Tampa for a week. I hop in the Yes booth one day and look pretty awkward. That's it. They still pay me.
You're not going to be a Yankee for the next 7 years. You're going to be a Yankee for life.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, that is. Wow. Bringing Pettit was a great move.
Bringing Pettit was a giant flex. Kind of wish they brought CeCe. That would have been an early flex.
No, because CeCe would have been like, sign, bitch.
Might have worked.
Yeah.
So I think a couple things.
Bottom line, you don't come to the Yankees, you're fucking up. That's CeCe's pitch.
So Jim, I've got a couple. I've got the biggest one for you, and I don't know if you knew this. I think you do know this. Mm-hmm. So everyone was making a big deal that they were flying out to see Cole and Strasburg because they didn't do that with Machado and Harper, and we thought Cashman was playing coy, but he's like, no, I don't want you guys. But Jim, this is the bigger factor because everyone's like, oh, he's flying out there, and then everyone's like, well, winter meetings are out there. Jim, he's flying back to the East Coast and then back out to winter meetings, and no one dislikes transcontinental transportation, I think, as much as your little family.
What?
I was throwing Katie in the mix there.
Yeah, Katie hates flying to California. I don't mind.
You don't love it.
No, I don't mind the flight.
You don't like it. You get sick every time.
No. My ears have been really bad at unpopping after landing, and that's been bothering me. But I don't mind flying at all, dude. It's like the only time I get to watch new movies, and I watch 6 new movies, and if it's
You're
daylight,
playing the fucking argument.
and it's daylight, I get to read. So
you never sleep on the red eye. Next time I'm gonna record you after your next flight because you always my ears. Oh, I didn't sleep at all.
I said the ears thing.
I kissed my dad.
I don't sleep at all. I watched 2 movies last time on the red eye.
Kiss your dad. He's a nice guy. So Cashman did that.
Yeah, dude, going out there is cool.
We just have to get one of them.
What do you think the pitch with Strasburg was? Dude just won the World Series, is kind of like ho-hum. Like, hey, maybe they just show him a picture of him with his Civil War beard, and then they show him a picture of him clean-shaven, and they're like, it's an upgrade.
You're going to look a lot better. Maybe we even do something with those ears, too. No, that's what
I got it. You know how the Zach Wheeler, like, he faked the White Sox out and was like, oh, my wife. I don't want to move my wife, so I can't come take more money from you guys because my wife. Strasburg is the opposite. He's going to come to the Yankees because his wife's been begging him to shave. So his wife is actually pitching the Yankees like, hey, honey, Steven, I think New York, those pinstripes would look really cute on you. And you clean it and you shave your beard. Wow. Yeah, so that's cool.
And by the way, R2C2, we're like partially featured. It's whatever. But R2C2, CeCe said a big part of the Cashman pitch besides the most money, and that's what's going to happen here. But he said the opt-out, the 3-year opt-out was huge for CeCe because he was like, yeah, I just didn't know if me and my family were going to like New York. So, like, Cashman put in the opt-out as a confidence thing. So maybe there's something there. I don't know. We're kind of reaching. The thing I was going to say, and I think we've danced around this, talking baseball and on here a little bit. Garrett Cole, if you don't know his personality, like he's the weirdly competitive dude that had the body of an amazing athlete. Like he needs to be first at everything. He's hyper competitive to like the point of insanity. So the Yankees being able to sell championships and being the best pitcher ever and stuff like that, Monument Park, that's actually a sell to Garrett Cole, which is nice to have a little bit. Strasburg kind of ain't wired that way. Strasburg, how would you define Strasburg's personality?
Nothing.
Civil War era?
Yeah, I don't really know. I like him, but I don't really know his personality. But dude, that is an interesting point where like what everyone bashes Yankee fans for being is kind of like true for Cole. Like, hey, dude, you want to go be one of the greatest Yankee pitchers for 7 years? Or do you want to go hang out with Mike Trout and drink slushies and not win?
Yeah.
Because the quote that Passan said about Cole, if you didn't know, is like, location isn't a top priority. His top priorities are 1, winning, 2, being the best pitcher of his generation. And it's like, dude, the Yankee effect is real. People know who Miguel Andujar is across the nation and baseball world. They don't know who I mean, give me like some random name. Eugenio Suarez. No one knows who that guy is. He's better than Andujar.
Like a lot better.
Those pinstripes, they shine bright. So if that's what he wants, come here. But we thought Ohtani wanted that, and Ohtani actually wanted to like die quietly. So maybe that's the pitch there.
Easier flight back. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the world has roped you into Garrett Cole a little bit.
I didn't want to be. I'm mad at the world.
I know, but I don't know, dude. Like when guys like Kaster and Sweeney are buying in, and they haven't seen this since XYZ. It's weird. I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what the word is at winter meetings. Hopefully, there's people whispering good things in our ears. I'm wondering, do you think there's like going to be a reverse Yankee effect? People are going to be walking around like, he's going to the Yankees. Like, we've been in this business for a while. If Cashman wants him, he's going to the Yankees.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you think that like that's going to be our opening line at winter meetings? What's the word? It's like everyone that sits down with us to talk. So what's the word? I'm
just going shorter than you thought, huh?
We need to start a whisper campaign. We failed last time.
Ooh, that's good. Leave a 5-star review. We haven't asked for those. Actually, I shouldn't. We're about to do a lot of awesome interviews and stuff, so probably wait till then. But if you want to start a whisper campaign, 5 stars in the whisper campaign, and we'll start it.
No, we start it. Yes. Yeah.
I'm looking for ideas, bud.
Oh, we're charging them. The currency is a 5-star review, and then
yes,
I get it. So leave a 5-star review of the whisper campaign. Dude, you didn't communicate that well. It took me forever to figure it out, and I'm really smart.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, Jake and I will just walk around the winter meetings hallways, just whispering like, "Oh my God, did you hear Cole said 100% Dodgers?" And then the Dodgers will be like, "Oh shit, we didn't even offer anything. He's coming here."
Dodgers GM sounded like Aziz for a second there. Do you buy into the Cashman's tried to get this guy twice now, and this is the time?
Cashman does like his guys. He
likes what he likes.
Yeah. I have to take a quick break. Phil Hughes, can you go to Phil Hughes' Twitter, and we'll get right back into Cashman and his
Love
guys.
to.
Go. To
We're gonna see Phil soon, right?
Yeah. Phil reached out. He wants to make a video with us. Hopefully, we can find the time because he's an hour away from winter meetings. But obviously, love to make a video with Phil Hughes. But look at the setup. If anyone doesn't know, Phil Hughes is he's gotten himself into a YouTube channel where he opens baseball cards, like openings. But he's gone so deep. He's dove so deep. He has like a fucking office cubicle. And it looks like just an upstairs area of his house or a basement. And he just has thousands of cards.
Yeah, I mean, I know how this ends. And I don't want to be rude to Phil, but this ends cold turkey. Like you don't dive into anything this quickly, this hard, without having to look around one day and being like, oh, I can't do this ever again.
Yeah. Well, go check out Phil's polls on YouTube, and maybe Jake and I will be on there soon. Anyway, yeah. So they tried to get Garrett Cole out of high school, and he turned them down and went to college. Became Trevor Bauer's teammate. Hated his fucking guts. They still have a rivalry. They don't like each other. Then they tried to get him again after that. When's the second time? Oh, they tried to get him where they tried to trade Andujar and Clint Frazier and stuff from Pittsburgh, and they didn't get him. He went to Houston. So. Third time Cashman's trying to get him. Maybe he's not going to let him slip through the cracks this time. That's the thing. I don't know. Let's get one of them. That's how all of these segments end. That's what I see. That's where I said in my whole spiel, like I am at you, the groveling. Come on, just fucking sign.
Spoiled Yankee fans.
Damn. What's next, Jake? Do we want it? Is there anything else on the Cole? No. You know what gave us a really good laugh?
What gave us a really good laugh?
Tune in and you'll find out after this quick break.
Boom.
Jake's got to fucking pee again. Okay. Welcome back to the what gave us a good laugh hour is the Yes Network started the Tyler Wade hype machine.
Awesome.
They tweeted out a video like, Tyler Wade's putting in the work to have the best, to make 2020 his best season. It was like this big workout routine from the Wadester. And God damn it, I'm excited. I don't want to be. Dude, I mean, hey, listen, anyone that listens to Talkin' Yanks knows that, especially me, I think both of us, like, lean, dumb, optimistic Yankee fan. I will buy into what those fuckers are selling me. And they're selling me Wade for the fourth time. And I'm like, hey, man, we got that 26 spot on the roster. So if he just sits on the bench, he doesn't hurt. But if someone gets hurt and Wade gets in, he's speed off the bench. He looked good at the end of 2019. Like, I'm stupidly bought in for Mr. March. And you know what? If he has a bad spring, I'll be even more bought in.
I mean, I like to think I'm leading the Wade train and led the Yes Network. I mean, I'm kind of embodying the Wade train, literally. And yeah, I mean, he's going, like, I'm thinking all-star votes. You can write people in, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So you're going to give him a vote.
Well,
you didn't say it had to be an official vote.
Tyler Wade is getting all-star votes. Confirmed.
Confirmed. And
confirmed.
We'll just write it in.
I love him.
We're officially doing the John Boy Media all-star ballot.
I wonder if he's in the San Diego area. Might have to reach out.
I was just going to pick up my phone and say, let's call him, but I don't have his phone number.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue there. But maybe next episode.
Do we have any players' phone numbers that we can just call? No, Yankees. The fucking Yankees, man. They don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tyler Wade, hype train. So he's been working out. And then Clint Frazier's playing video games and streaming himself. And talked about how much I don't like him on the stream. So that's good.
Are you guys beefing, bro?
No, like on Reddit, they were like, he randomly said John Boy doesn't like him in the middle of that. Because people were commenting. He was streaming, playing video games with Daniel Jones, which I don't even know if it was really Daniel Jones. And he was talking about like getting high and shit.
I think you might have caught some different audio or so. I think it's been confirmed that it was Daniel Jones.
Maybe there's 3 guys in there.
Could have been.
Could have been 3 guys. So Clint, they were all in the chat were requesting like, John Boy should make a breakdown of this because they were talking about the Astros cheating scandal. And he goes, if there's a breakdown of this, don't expect it to be good. That guy doesn't like me. And then Dan Jones was like, John Boy doesn't like you? Why? And he was like, I'm a lightning rod for controversy. I was like, oh boy. Answered. You found that answer pretty quick.
What was that voice you just used?
Just a kid. Dude, Clint's probably like, if we met in person, he's probably a cool, young kid.
Yeah.
But he just, and I said this on Reddit, I said, he just brings the boomer in me out. Like,
yeah,
I think I'm not like that majority of the time. And then everyone needs something that brings the boomer in them out. And Clint does it for me.
Yeah.
You know what does it for you? You know what does it for you, Jake?
What's that?
Companies that don't take credit cards.
Oh, yeah. If you don't accept my purchase when I try to purchase something from you, you're dead for me forever. That's why I couldn't do one of those cool Spotify things that everyone. Well, I posted my own, but all those Spotify things all over the interstate today.
Spotify wouldn't take your money.
No, I tried to get Spotify. I tried 3 times. They wouldn't. Credit card was down that day. They're done.
So yeah, see, everyone needs something.
Everyone has something that brings out their boomer, and I think that's because Jim. People have wondered where the love loss was initially with you guys, and it's the perfect example on the feed. Like, if you say you're a lightning rod for controversy?
Something like that. It's the same thing as Reggie Jackson saying I'm the straw that stirs the drink. It's just like, dude, don't say that. Why?
Well, Reggie's got a little more leeway. But if you say that, that means you're kind of being controversial and you're not doing something about it, which that's the problem.
Whatever. Good for him. He's getting into the streaming game. I'm happy.
Nice.
Nice.
Maybe I'll stream with him soon.
Yeah, Jumbo Media streaming coming to a TV near you, 2025.
Wow.
Or sooner.
Good out.
It's a John Heyman tweet. You always need the outs at the end there.
Good out. Don't.
The next thing I have on here is that Matt Blake did a little Q&A with Lindsay Adler on The Athletic. So go read that for everything. The only thing I like that I heard, and if you forget who Matt Blake is, he's the new pitching coach. And he has already talked with everyone on the 40-man besides the sum of the Spanish-only speaking pitchers, which is pretty cool. Yeah. He met with a lot of the starting pitchers, Notavino, in person. He met with Tanaka in person. So that was the one tidbit. He's a psych major, too. So he's like, oh, I know all your problems. Yeah. So we needed it. Where
psych guy.
Where was he when Sonny Gray was here?
Oh, God. Lock him in a room and one comes out.
Do you think that having a psychologist, a psych major as a pitching coach is gonna help with when those bright lights shine too bright?
No.
Okay. Cool.
No, not really. I'm excited, and I think I'm gonna tweet this out in a second. Is that I'm gonna tell the people on here that Lindsay Adler agreed to do a 3-hour Joe Rogan style podcast with us, and I'm gonna tweet that at her and tell her if she doesn't, she's letting the fans down. So we'll see how that goes.
7 minutes ago, did you tweet "Why'd you kiss my dad" to someone?
Yeah, dude, some new chump Barstool guy. He's listed as the Baltimore Barstool guy. I've never heard of him. He said, "My video, by the way, I'm now a viral singer. I've been a viral model. I've been a viral singer. My dancing hasn't gone full viral. I'm a triple threat. Anyways, this dude commented on my Jay Garrett Cole video today. That got pretty popular. It's whatever. And he said, Gleyber Torres just demanded a trade because of this ridiculous video. And I said, and my dad listens, and I hope he finds the humor in this joke. I said, that's fine, but why did you kiss my dad?
Yeah, he said he was asking for it. So Jim,
what's up? That's fair. Chico.
All right, cool. So Matt Blake, I like what he's about.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Lindsay Adler said she'd sit down with us.
Oh yeah, I mean we're gonna interview her, but I'm gonna try to rope her into 3-hour exploration of the universe.
Okay, cool.
We'll just mix that in.
We'll start a new podcast called Jake and Lindsay Explore the Universe, and it's only one episode, but it gets everything done.
One up, most downloads ever.
Yeah. Hey, if you have a Yankees beat writer that you want to sit down with us for a Talkin' Yanks interview, just constantly tweet at them. Very nice. Very nice.
Jim, this is a slippery slope. The one time we did this, we almost caused beef with Amber Sabathia, who's our favorite person in the world. So
okay, don't do it, guys. Don't annoy someone.
That's a good rule to live by.
Don't annoy someone. My rule is don't ruin anyone's day and don't let anyone else ruin your day. Why should you give someone that power? Only person that can ruin my day is me.
It's a life advice app now, huh?
Yeah, that's my true life advice.
I love that.
Be the reason to ruin someone's days. Dude, living in the city, no one gets it. No one abides by that rule. They're constantly out to ruin other people's days here.
Yeah, that's like a win in the city.
Oh, yeah. It's like if you snake the fucking bus seat that I was going for, that's a win for you. And it's like, there's so many other ones. I'll just sit somewhere else. I don't care. But they're competitive over non-competitive things, like upstreaming taxis and shit. It's like, whoa. Just leave a little earlier. You won't be in so much of a rush.
So I think the moral of this episode is hey, we're going to winter meetings. We're about to get a ton of interviews. I'm Tyler Wade, and you and Clint are beefing?
We don't have Tyler Wade's phone number. we have both succumbed to the Yankee fan gauntlet of just give us Cole. We have beaten us into submission. We've gone full delusional and greedy and just fucking throw as much money as you can at that guy and give it to us. So
Just makes so much sense. It's the hole on the team.
that was Shane Robinson.
Let's get a quirky trade at winter meetings, huh?
Last winter meetings, nothing happened. Like, I don't even think Michael K's going this year because he was pretty upset last year that they sent him out there and nothing happened. So I think he's not going. But I think stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, let's get like a weird... Let's just get a weird trade that we feel uncomfortable about, and then we talk ourselves through, and then at the end we just say, oh, Cash, we trust LeMahieu, Urshela, Talkman.
Do you think it would be cool or uncool if you brought a little tiny bell, like a little dingy bell, like an ornament bell?
Doesn't
right?
sound cool as of now, but
It doesn't sound cool?
It's
Okay.
early, though.
And then every time something officially happens, you stand in the middle of where we're going to be at winter meetings, and you use your badass A+ Roman orator voice, and you announce the trade to the whole room. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm kind of in for that.
Can you do one for us? Just let's see how it would go. Do the bell noise too.
Should there be a common intro? Oh, I have to make the bell noise?
Yeah, I'll do the bell noise for you.
Okay.
And then just announce a trade.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ladies and gentlemen of the winter meetings in the year 2019, Garrett Cole has signed with the New York Yankees. Maximus! Maximus! Maximus!
John Heyman in the corner. I called it.
Oh, well, if you look at this tweet, I said that it came down to these 15 teams and there were other teams in play.
I had that first. No, I had that
Eat a
first.
bug.
Yeah, so I think, dude, that actually would be funny. I think they wouldn't like that because baseball doesn't like fun. Would be funny if you announced every trade like that.
It would be. You're right. I think people would get mad. Would it be funny if we did it like I was just so genuinely excited about baseball? Like every time someone signs, I just get so giddy. Garrett Cole just signed with the Yankees.
Did you guys hear about this?
My God.
All right. I mean, guys, this
We'll
is a
figure it
short
out.
episode. We're about to do a lot this next week, and we will be all over the feed. So we have a YouTube channel that is going to have the interviews on the YouTube channel. If you want to watch us interact, they will be on the podcast as well. But there may be some behind the scenes that goes on the John Boy Media channel. There might be some behind the scenes that goes on the Talkin Yanks YouTube channel. And obviously follow us on John Boy Media Instagram and Talkin Yanks Instagram if you want to follow along with the stories and the day and everything we're doing at winter meetings. We appreciate it. Jake, last words?
We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys there.
See you there. Go Yanks. Tell them, Grams.
Go Yankees.